Marvel. Marvel. Ah! My name is Mr. J3T, aka Big Sexy, aka the Kentucky Cannon, aka the World Class Badass, aka Chocolate Thunder with the Caramel Swirl, aka Black Lightning with the Peanut Butter Filling, aka the Man of the Century, aka your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, aka YouTube's best kept secret, aka the Marvel Slut. Because Marvel's back. Uh, yeah, you guys already know what I'm talking about. I talk about cartoons, movies, anime, video games, all that good junk. But guys, Marvel. Okay, so a few days ago, Disney just had their investors meeting, right? I believe that's what it's called. And they showed a lot of stuff. They showed stuff from Pixar, they showed stuff from Star Wars, but I don't give a shit about Pixar or Star Wars because Marvel is all that I was worried about. It's that was all that I care about. Don't get me wrong, I love Pixar. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars, but Marvel, that's all I cared about. So they announced a lot of Marvel stuff. They showed us a few trailers for the series that's coming out. And the one that I'm most looking forward to is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They released a short trailer. It's only like 1 minute. And it's really got him getting me excited. It's focusing on Falcon and him basically trying to become the new Captain America, trying to be his own Captain America, with the Winter Soldier right by his side helping him out, basically. And in this series, we see that the guy from Civil War, I forget his name, the villain from Civil War, his name escapes me at the moment, but he's going to be coming back, and apparently he's going to have the purple hood that he has in the comics. Damn, I forgot his name. Damn, his name escapes me at the moment, but he has this purple hood in the comics that he wears, and apparently he's going to have that look in the show. So I'm excited for that. Uh, I'm looking forward to for this series the most because I love Captain America and I love Bucky, and Falcon. He's cool too. So like they've always been like my favorite characters, and Captain America: The Winter Soldier is like my favorite Marvel's movie. So I'm excited for this. I'm gonna watch this first when it comes out. We also get a trailer for Loki. Now, if you guys watched Endgame, uh, we see that the Avengers go back in time to, well, they go to different realities, and they basically get the Infinity Stones and make a whole new gauntlet to reverse what Thanos did, essentially. So they went back all the way back to like the first Avengers movie, and they wanted to go get one of the stones, right? But something goes wrong, and Loki, that version Loki, just spots it. Like you can see his eyes just bulge, and just as he's looking at it, picks it up and he just bounces. So this is going to be Avengers 1 Loki. This is going to be evil Loki, bad Loki. So we see him. He's in this weird little desert, and I think he's being chased by these characters. I believe they're called Time Police or Reality Police. I'm not very familiar with it. I'm not familiar with Loki and all of that. But it looks interesting. It looks trippy. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of a plot from the comics, I believe, where Loki runs for president, because we get a shot of Loki in this suit with, I believe it said "Vote for Loki," which is which is a comic storyline from the comics. So I think we're gonna get a little bit of that. I don't know if it's just I don't know if that's just, a little Easter egg, or if they're going to adapt that storyline specifically into the show. I guess we're gonna have to watch and find out. But it looks interesting too. I'm gonna watch it. Then we get WandaVision. So WandaVision has to do with Scarlet Witch and Vision. So I'm wondering how they're going to do this, because Vision, he's dead. Like, Thanos killed his ass in Infinity War. So I'm wondering how they're going to do this. And I found out because it looks like Wanda is in some weird little vision, little. It's she's in this some weird little simulation, because we see some of the sets are like glitching out and breaking apart. It looks like it's going to be very trippy. Uh, they have this little 60s TV show aesthetic, but as the trailer goes on, we see that it's glitching out, and we see shots of just Wanda going, oh, 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 where we see some of that, and yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a bit of a mind trigger, mind effer, and I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that they announced. Pretty much, I'm gonna watch it all. Like, cause guys, I love Marvel. Okay, and ever since Endgame ended, like, uh, I've been waiting for my fix, and now I'm getting it, and it's glorious. So there's a specific character that's going to show up in WandaVision that's also going to show up in Captain Marvel 2. So I bring that up because this is something that they're really hammering home. You gotta watch the shows to get the movies, because the shows are going to be intertwined with the movies. So if you want to understand and get the movies, you gotta watch the shows, and which is great because these shows are movie quality. Like, they're not TV show qualities. Like, if you watch the trailers, you can see that they are movie big screen qualities, and we're going to have that on our phones, and that's awesome. So yes, they hammered that home with this whole presentation. These shows are going to be connected to the movies, and to prove that, Wanda, her whole show is apparently going to be connected to Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness. So apparently that show is going to connect to Doctor Strange 2, and I'm interested to see how that is going to connect to the movie Doctor Strange 2. And apparently Spider-Man 3 is also going to be connected to Doctor Strange. I don't know. There's a lot of rumors and a lot of speculation that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire is going to come back as their versions of Spider-Man. Uh, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I don't really look at rumors because they could be wrong. So I don't know 100% if that's true or not. But if it is, cool. That would be cool. So, yes. Also, we got to see a little bit of Marvel What If. So, Marvel What If it's pretty self-explanatory. It's telling stories from the MCU specifically, but what if? Like, what if T'Challa became Star-Lord? What if Peggy Carter got this super soldier serum and became Captain America, or I guess in her case, Captain Britain, since she's British. What if Marvel Zombies? Because of we get a shot of Captain America as a zombie, and he throws the his shield at Bucky. He catches it, and presumably throws it back. So we get Marvel Zombies, which is going to be cool. They teased it. They teased Marvel Zombies in Spider-Man: Far From Home, where Mysterio, in just this huge dick move, just shows Peter this hallucination of Tony Stark rising from the grave in this rotten Iron Man suit. And that was just a dick move from Mysterio, but that's a discussion for another time. But I'm excited for Marvel Zombies. I'm excited for this whole What If series in general. I wonder if they're going to bring Spider-Man into this, because I believe Sony and Marvel are still in a working relationship. I don't know how that whole thing works. I don't know if they're going to bring in Spider-Man in this What If series. I hope they do, because I think it would be cool. So they announced movies for the future. So we already know about Doctor Strange 2. It's the Multiverse of Madness. We already know that's happening. That's locked and loaded. We get to see some more. They announced some more TV shows. They announced She-Hulk, which Mark Ruffalo is coming back as the Hulk, and so is the guy that played Abomination in the original Hulk movie. So that'll be cool. Also, Marvel just got the rights back to Daredevil, and the guy said, "You never know who's going to show up in She-Hulk." If you guys don't know, She-Hulk is a lawyer that specializes in superhero-related stuff. So, who else is a lawyer? Daredevil. So, and they just got the rights back. So, we could see him in there. Who knows? I'm excited. We got to see Miss Marvel. We got to see a little snippets of Miss Marvel. It's cool. I'm not that much of a Miss Marvel fan, but hey, I'll watch it. It's cool. It looks cool. I have nothing against her. I've just never really been a big fan of hers. I don't really read her stories that much. So maybe this show will make me love her so much to the point where I read the comics of her. So I'm gonna keep an open mind. I'm not that big of a fan of her, but I'll still watch it anyway just to see if I like it or not. Also, Miss Marvel is going to show up in Captain Marvel 2. She's also going to show up in Captain Marvel 2, because like I said, you want to understand the movies, you gotta watch the shows. The shows are interweaving with the movies. So she's going to be showing up in Captain Marvel 2. Captain Marvel 2, meh. I'm not a big fan of Captain Marvel. I'm not a big fan of like the MCU depiction of Captain Marvel. Her first movie was just meh. So I'll still watch it just to see if if it improves on the first movie, but meh. We don't get that much about Black Widow. I believe they're still going to try and show this in theaters, which I don't know why. They should probably just cut their losses and release it on Disney Plus already, because that big bad Rona is still out there. So I believe they're going to still try and show this in theaters. So I think they should just release it on Disney Plus already, because we already know Black Widow's going to die in Endgame. So we already know she's going to live in this movie so she can die in Endgame. So they should just cut their losses and just release it on Disney Plus already. Again, I'm still going to watch it, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Black Widow should have been Marvel's first female-led superhero movie instead of Captain Marvel, because Black Widow, she's been there since Avengers, since Iron Man 2. She's been there from the beginning. I almost swore. She's been there since the beginning. Okay? And you're going to give the Captain Marvel that spot. No. Why didn't they just go with Black Widow? Why? And since they're releasing this after Endgame, like, what's the point? We already know she's going to live in this movie, so she can die in Endgame. They should have. They should. She should have been the first female-led Marvel superhero movie. She should have been the first. I don't know why they gave it to Captain Marvel. I don't know. I don't know, but hey, that's just me. Maybe that's a video for another time. But yes, despite my feelings, I'm going to keep an open mind, and I'm going to watch Captain Marvel 2. I'm going to keep an open mind. So, they announced some Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. They announced a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which is going to be cool. James Gunn is coming back to write and direct this special, so that's cool. We're going to get some little shorts from Baby Groot, I presume, called I Am Groot on Disney+. The holiday special and the I Am Groot shorts are going to be on Disney+. So if you guys are hyped for that, you got that. So they announced Thor Love and Thunder. Chris Hemsworth, he's going to come back as Thor. And interestingly, Christian Bale is going to play the villain. So they got Christian Bale in the MCU. So that's going to be fun. We got some Moon Knight information on Moon Knight. That's going to be a show on Disney+. So Oscar Isaac, I believe, is going to play Moon Knight. So it's cool. We got some. We know that they're moving on with Blade. Mahershala Ali is going to be playing Blade himself, so again, cool. And we eventually get to the elephant in the room, Black Panther. So they said that they are not going to be recasting Black Panther. They said that they aren't going to recast Black Panther. Like, they want to... That Chadwick Boseman's performance as Black Panther was so good and so iconic that they're just not going to recast him. So, I'm happy about it because I can't imagine anybody else playing Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman's, his performance was just so great and like they said, iconic, that I just can't imagine anybody else playing him. Like, to me, Chadwick Boseman, he's in like that same group of people that are just that character for life, you know? He's in that same group with Ryan Reynolds as Daredevil and Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Like, you can't imagine anybody else playing that character besides those actors. Chadwick Boseman is in that group for me. So I'm happy that they aren't gonna recast Chadwick, and I'm glad that they're gonna keep it classy and respectful by not recasting Black Panther. But that's got me wondering, are they gonna focus on other characters in the Black Panther universe? How are they going to explain T'Challa's disappearance in universe? Like, are they just going to have him just die in like some backstory or whatever, like in the like off screen? Because I believe they also said that they aren't going to digitally put Chad's face on another actor. So is he just gonna die off screen? And is Shuri gonna be the new Black Panther? If if they are going to make Shuri the new Black Panther, I think that would be like a good little arc for her. Like Black Panther 2 could be her training, like because we already saw her fight a little bit in Black Panther 1 and in a little bit in Endgame. We just see her use blasters, we don't actually get to see her hand to hand fighting combat. So maybe we get to see a transition of her training and gaining confidence and eventually becoming the new Black Panther. So maybe we'll get to see that little arc. But I'm curious to see what direction they're going to take Black Panther now that Chadwick is sadly not with us. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. So, yes, and they also announced Fantastic Four. So, yes, if you didn't know, Disney bought Fox, who owned the rights to the Fantastic Four, and I believe they also own the rights to X-Men and Daredevil too. So, not Daredevil, Deadpool. And Disney bought Fox, which means they got the Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Deadpool. Disney got them back. Marvel got the rights back. And so now they announced that they're doing yet another Fantastic Four movie. We don't know the cast, but we know who's directing it. I believe it's John Waltz, who's the director for the Spider-Man movies, the Disney Marvel Spider-Man movies. So they didn't give us cast or a release date yet, but it's in the works. Now Fantastic Four. So if you're a comic book movie nerd, you already know the extreme bad luck that is the Fantastic Four in movies, live action movies. They tried this first movie, back all the way back in, like, I believe it was like the 80s or 90s, I believe, or maybe even the 70s. I believe it was in either the 80s or 90s. They tried to make a Fantastic Four movie, and I don't even think it got released. Then there's the early 2000s Fantastic Four movies, which I personally like, but a lot of people don't. I personally like them, but a lot of people don't like those movies, which is cool. Everybody can have their opinion. I personally like them, but hey, that's just me. And then Fat Four Stick. That's the recent. That's Sorry, there's a little hair in my mouth. But Fat Four Stick, that was Hollywood's recent attempt to make a Fantastic Four movie, and that bombed. So, now that Marvel has the Fantastic Four, maybe, just maybe, they'll give the respect and that the Fantastic Four deserves. Maybe they can finally make a good Fantastic Four movie. Maybe. So, cross your fingers that this new Fantastic Four movie won't bomb for the 5th time. Cross your fingers. So, that's basically it. That's all that they announced. Everything. That's all they had to announce. I don't think I'm missing anything. If I am, tell me and let me know in the comments. But I believe that's everything. I'm very excited. I think Disney saw the moves that Warner Brothers was making with their Disney stuff. They saw that DC was starting to make some moves, And Marvel was like, oh, hell no. No, no, get our stuff. Look at our stuff, okay? Don't pay attention to DC. Pay attention to our stuff. Pay attention to us. Because Marvel, they saw the moves that DC was making. If you guys remember a few videos ago when I did DC Fandom, Marvel saw that DC was starting to make some moves, and Marvel was like, "We can't have that. Look at our stuff. We're still here, guys. Like we're still here. We're not dead. We're still making some more stuff. You know, yeah, like we still got our stuff. Like, yeah, okay. Like, come back. Like, come watch our stuff. Okay. Don't pay attention to them. Come here. Come here. So also, I forgot. They also announced a Hawkeye series. I can't believe I just disrespected Hawkeye like that. Damn. I can't believe I just disrespected Hawkeye like that by almost forgetting his series. They announced Hawkeye series. It's coming to Disney Plus, so that's cool. I'm gonna watch it. So I'm sorry, Hawkeye. I'm sorry, but I believe that's it. I'm excited for all of this Marvel stuff that we're getting. And yes, that's about it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. But if you really like me, consider subscribing. And turn on that bell so you always know when I upload. Okay? It's free. And I know you guys like free stuff. It's free. Okay? Deuces.